Hey everybody, Mark Yegge, Wealth Architect here, and I'm here to talk to you today about 5 things that you need to do to become wealthy. And this is what all wealthy people do, and this is what most unwealthy people don't do. So stay tuned. Here we go. All right, so listen, there are 5 things that almost every wealthy person that I work with, and I work with a lot of 6- and 7-figure investors to play offense and defense in their investors. But most of them become wealthy because they do these things. So let's just start right into it. The first thing they do is they get control of their money. They're not reactive, they're proactive. They have a plan. They actually sit down and make a plan for their life. Most people don't ever do that. And most people don't have the opportunity. They go to work, they get a salary, they take it home after tax, and then they spend it. And that's basically all they do. But you've got to get your finances under control. You got to be really intentional about it. And so here's how you can be intentional about it. First of all, you've got a plan. You've got to set up a financial plan of what you're doing. And you can do this. You don't need a financial planner to do it. Sit down with a spreadsheet, sit down with a yellow pad, sit down and start thinking about what you want and start making a plan to get there. And if you're spending a lot of money on stupid things that are going down in value or have no value after you buy them, then you're making a big mistake. You've got to get that under control. You've got to have a budget. So make sure that you put together a budget so that you know what you're doing. And like if you exceed that budget, that's a problem. Make sure you know it's a problem. Wire it into your body that if you're going over budget, you are making a big mistake. Now, I'm not saying crank this thing down and live a crappy life for 20 years so that you can have all this money. I'm saying you can be abundant, but just be intentional about what you're spending your money on. You know, have fun, but also be prudent, because the more money you save now, the more fun you have when you can't work in your later years. Now, another thing that I want to talk about is when you get your money under control, you've got to live less on you got to live on less than what you bring home, right? So the government takes the big chunk about it, and that's an issue on taxes. We'll talk about that in another video. But you've got to make sure that you're taking home money, but you're spending less on it. Most people spend about 120% of what they make, and they wonder why they're in debt and they never get financially rich. And so that's what has to happen. And that leads into the next one, and that's to get financially educated. So if you are not learning about money, right? Like you use it every day, you might as well learn about it. Like we don't learn about Copernicus, or we learn about Copernicus, we don't learn about money. We learn about the Pythagorean theorem, and we don't learn about money. We learn about Romeo and Juliet, and we don't learn about money. I mean, doesn't that make you crazy? It makes me crazy, right? Like we should learn about money. So unfortunately, you got to take it take control of it and you know, take it upon yourself to learn about money. And so you've got to get financially educated. You know, I have 5 steps to wealth in my book called Hacking Money. And the first one is to earn. But in order to be able to earn, you got to learn, right? That's what college is for, tech school, that's what education is for. And financial education is a big part of that. It goes from earn to spend to invest to protect, and then finally to contribute. And that cycle goes over again. And that really is all set up to gear you up for making passive income. That's everything I do is geared for making passive income. So you don't have to work. So you don't have to work so hard, right? Like that's a big deal. Like you got to not work your butt off all the time. All right, listen. The third one is to save 20% of everything you earn. If you ever read The Richest Man in Babylon, that guy is the richest man in Babylon because he takes 10% of everything that he earns in his life and he invests it, saves it, uses it, whatever. But it's got a discipline, and money is a discipline. It's also an emotion. And so if you save 20% of everything you earn, I know that's hard. You're gonna go, Mark, that's hard. I barely can skate by on what I make. Like there's no way I can even save 10%, let alone 20. Give it a shot. That means every bit of money that comes in, whether it's a loan that comes back or it's a lottery win or somebody pays you something or your salary, take 20% of it right off the top as soon as you get it and put it in a separate account. I promise you, you can live on 80% of what you earn. And I promise you also that you'll be adding that money up before you know it, and you'll start having investments and you'll be on your way to making passive income. All right, number 4. You've got to get out of debt. And I want to be more specific. You've got to get out of bad debt. Like a lot of people say debt is bad and I want to get out of debt. Well, some debt is really good. So if you've seen one of my videos about houses are not your asset, I agree with Robert Kiyosaki on that. Your house is not an asset. It is a liability. Anything that costs you money every month is a liability. Now, you need a place to live for sure. So it's a place to live, but don't think about your house as being an asset. Sometimes it is, sometimes it goes up in value, but it's really the bank's asset, because when something happens and you have to put a new roof or a kitchen or a bathroom in there, who's paying for all that? Well, you are. That's declining value, right? The bank doesn't step up and pay that. You got to pay the taxes. You got to pay the insurance. It's a liability, right? So look at it not as an asset, but look at it as a place to live. And whether you rent or you buy, it's a lot easier if you do that. So don't think of it as an asset. An asset is something that pays you money. So get out of bad debt, right? Bad debt is credit card debt, card debt, things that are depreciating. You spend money on groceries and those are eaten and they're gone. Those are bad debt things. Good debt is like buy an apartment complex or invest in something. And when that money makes more than is going out, it's considered good debt. And then the last thing, and this is what I always talk about, and most wealthy people that I know do this, they're always working on building a cash flow machine, building for cash flow. So you need to have an engine for cash flow. And I use the big three cash flow generators. First of all, I use liquid assets, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, options. I have a program called the Cash Flow Machine that uses options to make money. And that's a liquid asset. It's easy. You can go in, you can go out really quickly. Real estate's an illiquid asset. Usually, like, it takes a while to close, to sell, to buy. It's not just a click of a mouse that gets you in and out of real estate, but real estate has some great tax benefits as well. And it's got some downsides, like you got to clean toilets at 2 o'clock in the morning. And, if you don't have it on autopilot and you don't have a property manager, it can be a bit of work. It's anything but a passive income source when you're doing it in a small way. And then finally, sometime in your life, you need to have a business. And it should be a business that you're passionate about, that has potential to make money. It's a way of helping other people. And when you have these three things that I talk about, a business, liquid asset, illiquid assets, and real estate, those things start to diversify among themselves, right? When real estate's not making you enough money, maybe the stock market is kicking in or the business is kicking in when the other two things are not working well. So if you have your efforts, at least for some period of time, geared toward creating passive income with those cash flow engine pieces that I just mentioned, then you start to create passive income. Now, it's not going to happen tomorrow. Like, nothing worth doing is worth doing like overnight, right? You've got to put effort into it. If it were this easy, everybody would just be rich. But not everybody's rich because they don't take the time to learn. They don't take the time to go through the 5 steps. So what are the 5 steps? Get your money under control, right? You got that? You're promising that you're going to do that. Get financially educated. Start learning about money. Pick up my book, Hacking Money. Pick up somebody else's book. Start reading Robert Kiyosaki. Start reading books on money. Start getting educated so that, and you have to start falling in love with your money. That's like the biggest thing that you have to deal with. And you shouldn't just slough it off to somebody else who's supposedly more professional, but they're probably more of a better salesman than a better investor. Trust me on that. And then save 20% of everything you make, get out of your bad debt. And then finally build cash flow engines, right? Build those big 3 things that I talked about: real estate, business, and liquid assets. Start building toward those things. And as you put these things together, it just will start to snowball on itself, right? So you'll save that 20%. The 20% will go into these assets that we talked about, and you'll get out of debt, so you're not spending money on interest and stupid things. And all of a sudden, you won't believe it. You won't believe it, guys, that all of a sudden you will start to become wealthy. And you'll be amazed at how the compounding effect helps you do that. So I hope that helps. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.
How can we help you? 5 ways. First, subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell below to make sure you get our new video the minute it comes out. Second, get a copy of my book, Hacking Money, and you'll learn a system for creating wealth through passive income so that you can build the lifestyle of your dreams. Click where it says book below. Third, if you want to hit the ground running, or if you want to learn how to invest from someone with over 44 years of investing success, click the products and programs link below. Fourth, if you want to accelerate your path to increase your wealth, consider joining one of my ecosystems. I have mentorships and mastermind programs for learning that are practically guaranteed to make you a successful investor. Or if you want to travel the world and learn from me and other multimillionaires on the path to greatness, you should consider joining my elite mastermind group. Fifth, if you want some help right now because you have a burning issue, you need something solved, you want to create massive passive income, or you want to accelerate your results in your investments, or maybe you just want personalized mentorship to build the lifestyle of your dreams, we can help. Maybe you're a multimillionaire who just wants someone else to handle some of your investing decisions and you want to invest in one of my funds. Whatever it is for you, click on the link below where it says become a client. All those links are below. You create your world, nobody else. And remember, never give up your power in your health, your wealth, or your time.